Hey guys, okay, welcome back. Today we're going to be looking at Sarah's mini episode. I believe this one has two endings, a good ending and a bad ending. So we're gonna go for the bad ending first and then follow it up with the good ending. I haven't seen the bad ending yet, so view Sarah Chidowin's episode Precious Best Friend? Yes, let's go. Thanks. Well then, here goes. This is a story concerning my dear best friend. Email received. Oh, an email? Hello. Did you know? Sarah's going to a board game meetup. Wonder if she's going alone. Papa's worried she might make some bad friends. Ah, the usual, I see. Well then, I shall reply. Miss Sarah is looking forward to the games. Surely her friend will also take part. I would encourage you exercise discretion and not complain that she should spend days off with Dad. Perhaps that's saying too much. So if you're internally screaming right now, that may be because we just got a massive lore reveal. So this clears up one of the most crazy unresolved and unexplained points from the first chapter, wherein So reads us a whole bunch of emails from Kai's laptop, and some of them very clearly seem to incriminate Sara and Joe, or Sara and Ryoko, depending on how you would interpret it. Taken in the context that we got in the first chapter, it's basically Asunaru cherry-picking information to try to turn So and Sara against each other as well as against the group in general. They just revealed that the games they were referring to were board games all along. I am so utterly late. And I'm the one who invited him. It's Dad's fault. Nah, it's no good to put blame on others. Next time, I'll be sure to be on time, even if I have to drag Dad along too. I'm waiting for a friend, see? So, can I go now? Oh, Joe. We saw sneak peeks of Joe's new outfit as well as Sarah's new outfit on Nankadai's socials. Interesting color choice for Joe here. And where is this friend of yours? You've just been here looking bored forever, haven't you? I swear she exists. Oh, really? Well, we can chat with you while you wait. It's not some dubious offer or anything. Just, head with us to that cafe over there, Kay? Nope, I'm good. Got a soda and everything. What is Joe doing? I have to save him. Joe! Hehe, you're fun to tease. Here, I'll treat you to something. What do you like? Stop right there, madams. Sara! That is my friend and you're bothering him, so release him at once. This one's cute too. She's like some kind of warrior. Coming to his aid, huh? Good for you, good for you. I'm a high schooler. Don't treat me like a child. Yeah, and she's really great at kendo too. When you say it like that, don't I sound even more like a child? You two are friendly, huh? I'm sorry to interfere with your date. It's, really not like that. See you. What was that all about? Beats me, they just, came up all of a sudden. I see. Sure enough, you're flirty as always, Joe. What? Were you even listening? Sarah! Sorry, I know. It's my fault for being late anyway, so I should apologize. Yeah, it's, unusual of you to be late, actually. Well, It was all my fault. I overslept. You replied to me in the morning, though? I've been sunk. Be honest, it was your dad, right? He's sharp. You're right. The front door was defended. You must defeat Dad before you can leave. That sort of thing. But I managed to escape out the window and leave without an incident. Your family sure is fun, huh? Anyway, I'm sorry, and after inviting you, is being late that much of an offense? Then you aren't angry? No, I'm angry. Joe, I'm sorry! Kidding, I was just teasing you. From now on, I'll aim to arrive 1 hour early. Yikes, teased a bit too much. My bad. Anyway, you're tired, right? Here. Soda. Can I really have this? Of course, it's your favorite flavor too, you know? Thanks. I'm sure you're tired too. It's fine. I drank mine already. If you want it, I'll let you have a sip. Well then, I'll take it all. Ah, give it back. Not fair, Joe. Come on, I got it here. Joe is taller than Sarah, so I bet he could do that thing where like he holds it above his head and she has to try to reach for it. We're here, Sarah. So this is the town board game meetup. In the back we got takoyaki, and I can't quite tell what the other stand is. It looks vaguely like fondant potatoes. You know the potatoes that are like thick little chunk of potato and then it's cooked in a skillet at fancy restaurants? It sort of looks like that. It could also be like a meat pie or a bun. They've even got stands. It's kind of like a festival. People who came with their family too. Huh, it's a lot more peaceful than I imagined. You did say you were scared to go alone. Did I? Well, that's why I invited you. I'm just fine with you here, Joe. Right? Enjoy to your heart's content. Board games use your noggin, right? Seems like your kind of thing, Sarah. If you get into it, you might get really entranced. Yeah, that's right. Alright, let's have a contest, Sarah. A contest? To see who's the best player among us. The winner gets to issue one order to the loser. How about it? Sounds like fun. Why not? But I'm not gonna lose. Okay, let's get signed up. Hurry, hurry. Right. We're done signing up. You didn't get flirted with this time? There better not be a second time. Right, so it seems we're a team of 2. A team battle, huh? So for our little contest, we'll compare our individual performances. And as for the games we're taking part in, I chose a card game, Animal Match. So we're gonna say that one because I have full confidence that Sara knows how to play everything. Ah, that one. Interesting. Hey, Sara, they said all the games they have here are custom-made originals. Ah, my bluff. Called on the first move? As it happens, it does seem to be a game that involves some bluffing though, yeah. They say if any of them draw a lot of excitement, they might get sold in stores someday. It's kind of fun. It's like a sort of indie game festival, it looks like. Huh, kind of interesting. It's 2-on-2 and the table is... looks like it's over there. Hey there, here's to a fun game. Haha, let's make this a good match. So these are the same 2 spectators that were in the background at Kuramada's, I believe, his title match? All white, same to you. Let's hear the rules. Yes, sirree, over here then. The game uses 4 types of cards: cat, dog, bird, and sheep. We got cat for Sara, dog for Joe, and sheep for Ranmaru. I wonder who the bird is. First 2 cards are distributed to each player, which serves as their hand. And also, 1 card is placed face up on the table. Now the match begins. Sara, you start this round. First of all, try raising the bet. I'll raise the bet. 1,000 yen. No real money, please. I'll distribute 200 coins to each player for use in the game. 1,000 yen, it's about $10. Sara, do you gamble? Yes, of course. Well then. I'll raise the bet 100 coins. Now, the rest of you can choose whether to match that bet, fold, or raise the bet further. I'll match the bet. We'll match too. So, those matching the bet have wagered the same number of coins. This gives us a total pool of 400 coins. Now for the showdown. Whoever has the most of the same animal when combining their hand with the table card wins. Well, that's simple. Sara's hand combined with the table card is Dog Dog Cat, which contains a Dog Dog pair. In that case, well, shoot, if I combine my hand with the table card, they're just all different. Then Sara wins. Not so loud, please. Hey, you, got a second? I've got 2 cats. I see, so your hand plus the table card is Dog Cat Cat, which is a cat cat pair. A dog dog pair and a cat cat pair, they have equal strength. So is it a tie? In that case, check the corner of the cards. See the numbers etched into them? Oh yeah, the numbers, yikes. No, it's really nothing yikes worthy. The cards have numbers from 1 to 9. When hands are of equal strength, the one with the higher number total wins. Do you know who wins in this case? She's so competitive. That means I win. You startled me. Well, correct. Sara has the higher total, so she wins. Please keep it down. Sara, looks like my turn's come up. How do you like this hand? What? That's... Oh, a hand of dog dog plus table card dog forms a dog 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 trio. A trio is stronger than a pair, which means Joe wins this round. I see, so these are the rules. Yes, you get the idea. Well, since Joe won this round, he receives 400 coins. If only this were the real thing. Afterward, the role of starting player is passed around the table, and whoever has the most coins after all rounds is the winner. Oh yes, and when first making a bet, please bet a minimum of at least 5 coins. Those are the rules. Do you have any questions? Let's give it a try. That's the spirit, Sarah. I want to get playing. Well then, let's move to the real thing. We'll have Joe start and go for 2 loops around the table. Game 1, 1 out of 8, starting Joe. Okay, so this is the mini game for Sarah's mini episode, which is essentially like a really easy form of gambling. Well, easy as in easy to understand. Our goal here is going to be to beat the other team, which means we need more coins than the other team combined with Joe. But our side goal is also to beat Joe, because I do think Sarah would beat him canonically. So let's go with that. If this takes me several tries to beat, I'll cut just to the victory one, because there's 2 rounds of this in the mini episode, and the first time I played through it, I think it took me like a solid 2 hours to beat both of them. Okay, that only took 2 tries this time. Congrats, you'll advance to Game 2. Way to go, Sarah. Yeah. We're gonna go for the bad end first, which is to choose all the red options when they appear in the dialogue. So... God, this is gonna be so bad. If you're not familiar with what's going on in Your Turn to Die, or like just don't keep up with it, essentially Sara has a crush on Joe, but he doesn't like her back. Whoa now, that's a bit much for a single win, right? Why not? I'm happy, okay? Guess so. Are we a good pair or what? Awkward. This, I think, is a new Sara sprite, actually. They have quite a few new expressions, I believe. I'll try to point them out when I remember to, but I think this is one of them. Looks like game 2 starting. Let's go take our seats. Yeah, right. Let's go. Trio 14. Ah. All white, Sara. On to game 3. Yeah, keep it up. Trio 16. Oh. Dang, that was a godly pull. This is a new Joe expression as well, I believe. Still, more. Trio 18. No! Another trio. I think that was Urshin from Riku's band. Nothing but trios. Ugh. That was so... Oh boy. We've won all the way to the finals. Can we take a break, Sara? What are you saying, Joe, after coming so far? Who's next? Who's my opponent? I wonder if that's... Jin? Oh dear, I'm sorry. Come here. Mommy! Oh, I did it again. Got a little too heated there, Sara. What am I doing? Truly. You're drawing on the ground with your finger. Stop it, Sara. That's too sulky out of nowhere. I mean... Come on, let's rest. Get something to eat, you know? Right, okay. A candy apple, please? Awfully particular of you. Oh, they're so sweet. Actually, this kind of thing has happened before. Before? Yeah. It's a bad habit of mine. I get too focused and end up hurting those around me. Back in middle school, I did kendo. At first, I just sort of joined because it was cool, you know? But I got absorbed and really came to appreciate martial arts. And also my father taught me it's rude to your opponent to ease up. And then one day, I sent it flying, my opponent's mask. What's wrong? Are you hurt? I believe this is a retcon for Sara's middle school appearance because we do have a pixel sprite in game of her in her middle school uniform, and her hair is a lot longer, but I actually don't mind this shorter hairstyle. I just have to be careful when drawing it to not make her look like Maple because they both have the front bangs, and Maple's hair is about this length as well. I'm scared. I don't want to do this anymore. I quit. Wait, hold on. Afterward, that girl stayed away from kendo. It was honestly a shock. That's why my own kendo ended in middle school. What? Why are you laughing, Joe? Ain't it fine to have a memory or two like that? But I made a friend cry. I bet it was memorable for that girl too, you know? She can be like, I had this wild friend back then. Fact is, getting a chance to interact with someone that serious is pretty uncommon, right? That kind of seriousness sticks in your memory. Is that right? I'm sure she freaked out at the time, right? But who knows? She might be working at something else thinking, I'll try just as hard as her, you know? I never thought of it like that. Is it okay for me to get more serious? Yeah, if things get too scary, I'll stop you. You will, Joe? Yep. Hey now, Sarah. Beggars can't be choosers. Joe. Come to think of it, is that why you don't get involved with other people too much? Are you calling me a loner? That's wrong, Joe. There's other reasons for that. Then all the more reason you'll have to put up with me. Right. Oh, they're so cute. Oh. Man, I just want them to be happy. It's been like, I think 3 years, honestly, since chapter 1. And we're still not over the ending of that chapter. Like they're just kids. Are our opponents for the finals ready yet? Huh? You're? No way. It's the guy from this morning. What are you doing here? It must be fate we met again, isn't it? Too close, lady. I was thinking of asking you to be our cameraman in place of my sister who's out sick with a cold. But if you're our opponent in the finals, nothing could be juicier. Cameraman? Whenever there are prizes, we shall appear. We are the Treasure Sisters, Hunter of Prizes. That's the name of the channel we post videos on. Thanks in advance. They turned out to be oddballs, huh? Just so you know, we're not losing, okay? If we win it all, it'll be great footage. We're not losing either. Let's show them our teamwork, Sarah. Right! We're the Sono Beno Studios. We don't have to compete against their team name too, you know. How funny. If you win, we'll introduce you with that name. And get permission to use your faces. Well then, are you ready? This final game will go for 3 loops. Let the finals begin. Final game, 1 out of 12, starting Joe. Okay. First try, actually. The Sanobeno Studious win. Congrats, you're the champions. Alright, Sarah, we're the champions. Oh, God. Okay. This is the second red choice. I don't know if this is the final one or if there's one more after this. This might be what triggers the bad ending. Okay, let's go. Kiss him. Oh, God. Just a light headbutt. Calm down. Yeah, what was I even doing? Amazing, you two. Let's celebrate. A round of applause for the victors. Too bad we lost, but congrats. Great job. And now our grand prize, a pair of wristwatches. Whoa, that's nicer than I expected. Oh, it suits ya. You're not wearing yours, Joe? What? Sarah, you want to wear them as a pair? We actually do headcanon Sarah as having a watch on her as part of her, like, just daily outfit. It's kind of nice to see this. She probably has a more expensive one than what they would give out as a prize. We always imagine it as sort of gold with a like brown simple leather strap, so it sort of looks elegant and classy but also functional. True, it'd become a hassle if an acquaintance saw us. Oh yeah, and I haven't forgotten about our personal battle. The contest between you and me? Whoever got the most coins, I suppose. Announcing the results. Drum roll, please. Sarah, 646 points. Joe, 389 points. Which means... Shoulda known. You win, Sarah. The natural result. So I couldn't win. What's your order? Let's see. Shall I have us exchange sake cups? Are you a Yakuza? That's an order. Make me a vow of eternal trust. Listen. Is that really necessary? True, it's not necessary for us. So you get it, Sarah. Well, hey, I can treat you to dinner instead, okay? How about that? Very well. But also, I was extremely late today. Joe, I'll accept an order from you too. Huh? That's fine, really. No, it's not. I won't be satisfied otherwise. There's your dutiful side showing. Let's see now. Alrighty, this cool wristwatch here. I'll have you give it to your dad. How about that? He'll love it, getting something like this from you. I can't accept this. It's your prize, Joe. Won't this, remind you of today? Hey, don't make it sound so lonely. Truth is, today was my old man's birthday. You mean... Well, yeah, if he were still alive, Hey, stop it with that look. Wasn't trying to bring things down. It's just, I don't know. I kind of want to feel celebratory. Even if I put it on his altar, it'd just be kind of lonely to look at. Honestly, I barely have any memories of my old man. So I can't quite picture him overjoyed, Ugh. Yikes. It's because Joe's dad sort of had like a mental breakdown, I think, before the end. Bringing joy is the #1 goal of a present, ain't it? I want you to grant my wish instead. Alright. Really? But this is a request. In exchange, give me another order. Whoa, what the heck? I mean it. It's just not satisfying this way. Give me something else. Something more vulgar. Vulgar? Then, let's see. How about you introduce me to a cutie? Joe? Flirty as ever, I see. That's what you were leading up to? Well, what is it? Fine, I want a girlfriend, okay? That's more like it, Joe. Now I'm satisfied. Ugh, satisfied. Finally, a vulgar request. And I like to answer it, but I don't have many friends to begin with. That's fine. Any friend of yours is bound to be a good one, Sarah. What are you saying? Sheesh. Well now, let's see. Oh! Oh god, no, no! How about me? What is it, Sarah? If, in this moment, I had really answered that way, what would have happened? Would it be the same? Or would it be different? That horrible future and that vote. Stand up, Sarah. What? What? Oh, what? It's okay. It'll be okay. Everyone is dead. What? Huh? I get it, I get it. Because of my vote. That's wrong, Sarah. Let's leave this place. But this is Joe's sacrifice and hypothetical. Don't look at anything, don't. Just look at me. We're going home, right, Sarah? I mean, Sarah looks gorgeous in that CG. Are you okay, Sarah? Sarah? Joe. I don't know, something suddenly just... At any rate, let's rest. Here, drink some water. Thank you. Hey, Sarah, maybe you should sit down for a little bit. Let's stay here until you calm down. Yeah. Hey, Joe. You asked me earlier why I don't get involved with others. Yeah. Sometimes I get scared. I don't really know why, but I feel like the more deeply I get involved with someone, I wonder if I'm dragging that person into a world of pitch darkness. Sara, sorry, I'm saying strange things, I know. It's weird, right? A totally baseless worry. Forget it. It's just nonsensical delusions. Even so, I'll be with you, Sara. A world of pitch darkness, huh? I mean, we're not family or anything. It's not like I can ever fully understand you. Maybe I'll never really get to what it is you're afraid of. Even so, I feel like I want to know. Joe. So, I want to let you know about me too. What are you saying? Joe, you're a good guy. A weird guy who likes being with someone like me. You're my precious best friend. I see. Haha. Thank you, Joe. Yeah. Oh, but sorry if we get split up changing classes in third year. What the heck, Joe? Come on, let's head home. You'll worry your parents, right? Yeah, you're right. Ah, what a pretty sunset. Hey, Joe. Want a piggyback ride? No, not that. Listen, there's this girl I want to introduce you to. No, we can drop that, okay? It was just a joke. No, really, I want to introduce you. Because she's my other precious best friend. Sara Chedouin episode, Precious Best Friend, end. Okay, so that actually wasn't really a bad ending, I don't think. We sort of did get a peek at the future, I believe. Hinting that if Sara and Joe became closer with each other, that things in the first main game would have ended up differently. Perhaps it would have been rutted into a bad end from the start. However, the other ending of this mini episode has an extended scene at the end, which does make me believe that the other one is the more canon one, and this one would be just a hypothetical. They seem sort of alright though. His reactions though, the ones that he actually did make, do sort of belie the fact that he really doesn't see her that way, and they're only essentially really in that relationship in her mind. Okay, so we're gonna look at what some of the other dialogue options give, as well as the scene afterwards. I'll skip out the parts that you've already seen. Oh, okay. Wait, I'm actually gonna show you this dialogue as well since it's really cute. Could they be flirting? Anyways, what to do? Yeah, shoot, I made eye contact. This is a new Joe expression as well. He's looking at me with puppy dog eyes. Okay, come here, boy. Sara, why are you just watching? Did it get across? Get what across? You had this come here boy look. I see, so he did understand. Well now, she really showed up. Sorry to interfere with your date. Way to go, Sarah. Okay, so this time let's choose a different dialogue option. Let's do... I think maybe this one would be cute. Or this. A fist bump. Sorry, Joe, I just slammed a fist into your palm. Ow, I thought it'd be a high five. Want to drop out for game 2? If you do that, alas, I would win. What do you mean, alas? And hey, I'm not quitting. I'll get back for the pain in my hand in our matches, Sarah. Right, that's the ticket. Alright, Sarah, we're the champions. Champions. Up and away. Ooh, heavy. Can't. Well, yeah. Amazing, me too. Let's celebrate. A round of applause for the victors. Too bad we lost, but congratulations. Great job, great job. Okay, so we're back at the choice, and it looks like we only have one option this time, which is to introduce Joe to Ryoko. It's nice to see the sort of origins of the facts that we knew already. Sort of like where everything came from, how it all fell into place. I'll introduce you to Ryoko, my best friend. Ryoko, is that Hirose in the other class? Huh? You know her? I see you two together sometimes. Did you actually have your eye on her already? I wonder. Nah, was curious who she was, but... I mean, she's just normal. But she's your best friend, right? Ah, I see. Hirose. Your best friend. Above even me. Why so vexed, Joe? Well, fine. You gotta let me meet her, Sarah. Right, of course. I love this little winking expression of hers. It's so cute. It's a promise then. Maybe I'd realized it if I had two of my precious best friends meet. No doubt they'd hit it off great. And what a wonderful thing that would be. Oh, Sarah. Get along with her, Joe. I sort of get what Sarah's feeling. Like, obviously you love both of them and want them to get along, but also you're sort of a little bit scared that they won't want you around anymore, right? Ryoko Sprite. And so that's why Sarah introduced you, Tazuna? Just Joe is fine. Then call me Ryoko. We're going out after all, right? My bad, Ryoko. That's good. Hey, Ryoko. Why did you go out with me in the first place? Huh? What do you mean, why? I mean, you didn't know me that much, yeah? Really? Well, no friend of Sarah's could be a bad person, you know? What? Huh? What's the matter? It's just, I never would have thought you were thinking the same thing I was. Huh? Oh, really? So, you trust Sara, eh? Yeah, of course I do. Sara is so upstanding and diligent in all things. She's especially amazing whenever she gets enthusiastic about something. One time, that seriousness overwhelmed me and made me cry, but she was so cool. Ever since then, Sara's been like my number one. Could it be? The first time we played this, we thought Joe was picking up on the fact that Ryoko liked Sara, but he's actually referring to the fact that Ryoko was the girl that Sara made cry that one time at Kendo. Nah, it's nothing. Right now, it seems like she's in the midst of finding something she can give her all. But I want to stay by her side until she can find it. In part, it feels a little bit like it's my fault. I'll give my assistance to Ryoko. Joe. Then, will you swear something for me? Oh, sure thing. If anyone makes Sara cry, we'll make them cry. The night of the death game. Thanks for taking me home today. It's fine. Times are scary lately. Yeah, I heard there's a stalker about. Wow, just noticed, but Ryoko, her sprite is so thin. Ooh. We do headcanon her as maybe not perhaps eating as much as she should, but she's like a twig. I'm also trying to figure out if she's the same height or shorter or taller than Joe. It's sort of hard to tell here because Joe's a little bit hunched forward, but this makes it look like she's slightly taller than him. Hey, Joe. You're planning to head back to the school after this, aren't you? I haven't gotten a reply from Sara either, so. Joe's like acting hella sus right now. I'm sorry, I shouldn't have said that. Because of our date and all, I was only thinking of myself today. But I'm getting kind of a bad feeling. I should go back to the school with you. I wonder if this is. Wah, Ryoko, watch out. I wonder if this is Joe convincing her sort of not to. What? Thank you, Joe, for grabbing my hand. Ow, you okay? Your foot's in a ditch. I'm really sorry. It's fine. Just get back home. Okay. Oh, yeah, and I'll tell Sara tomorrow. About that time in Kendo. She'll be glad. I know it. Why do you know? See ya, Ryoko. Have a good night. Joe, see you tomorrow. Yep, tomorrow at school. Joe was acting so suspicious in that scene. Like, Ryoko offered to go back with him to check the school and check on Sara, and just at that opportune moment, boom, instantly there was like a car or something swerving on the road, and he interrupted her thoughts by grabbing her hand, and then he like abruptly changed the subject real quick as well to the kendo thing to sort of distract from the mood. Sara, Joe. I will see you tomorrow, right? Sara Chidoan episode. Precious Best Friend. End. we've been sort of looking at color theory recently and noticing that very few of the characters have purple on them in their designs, except for Sara, who has purple eyes. Even So's cardigan is more of a sort of bluish. It does have a slight purple tint, but purple is a color that's very much associated with Miss Sara and her striking eyes. And in this minigame, in Joe's casual outfit, he does have a little hint of purple, and I can't help but wonder if maybe that's sort of implying there's a little something sinister going on with him. I do really love the idea that both Joe and Ryoko are sort of in on it, have some ties with the death game, but this sort of confirms that Ryoko is probably just an ordinary girl, which we'll slowly adapt to it. It takes around 3 months to reprogram the headcanons, but I'll also just throw my relationship chart for the trio on screen right now so you can take a look, but that's how we see them essentially. I think it was pretty obvious even before this that Sara did like Joe, and Joe doesn't really like Sara back, but so the start of the arrows is like what we think they start out as when we meet them in the game, and then the end of the arrows where it changes colors is like the best case scenario if the death game didn't exist, that they could sort of like work out their issues and still remain really good friends. Overall, I think these two mini episodes do really help flesh out the world. If I were to re-rate them, I would probably say Kai's is still my favorite because it has Sei content and gives more backstory on Gashu and Ranger. And then probably Miss Sara's would be number 2 since it has that cool Joe sacrifice ending snapshot that we've always wanted. And next up would probably be Alice's, and maybe Anzu and Naomichi's would be tied. Had to re-record some of the footage. Hopefully you couldn't really tell where that join was, but sorry if it's like a little bit off. Update on our the house in Fata Morgana watch through though. We're to the part after Michelle takes the sword, and bro, that game's been like crazy so far. I'll definitely have some thoughts about it after I'm finished watching, but yeah. Alright, I think that's it. Sara signing off. I hope you have a good night.